Hi, this is Allison Profit, creator of the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit, which is happening January 24th through the 28th, 2022. And today I am so excited to be joined by Lisa Chastain. And Lisa is going to be joining us for her Summit Speaker Spotlight interview today so that you can get to know a little bit more about her. And Lisa's going to be actually joining us on day one of the summit, which is our Soulful Mindset Day. And she's going to be doing a presentation called Using Your Intuition to Guide You into a Purposeful Life with Money. So welcome, Lisa. So happy to have you here today.
Thank you. So grateful to be here.
So we're going to start off just by asking you to introduce a little bit about yourself and your business.
Okay, awesome. I am the #1 best-selling author of a book called Girl, Get Your Shit Together. And I wrote that book in 2017, launching into this new path as a money coach. And I chose this field. I was a financial advisor, actually. From 2014 to 2016, I was working really hard to build a business in wealth management, and I failed miserably. And I failed for a lot of reasons. And one of the reasons I was failing was because of my money mindset, who I was being about money. And after major failure, I blew through $100,000 trying to build a business. I went through divorce. I lost everything. And it was not when I met my coach and hired her and started working on a new business model, it really was my money mindset that I realized was getting in my way of having the results in my life that I said I wanted. Not just my money mindset, but my mindset about myself in general. So when I relaunched my business, I guess, in 2017, and I wrote my book, it's a call forward to women to say, hey, I know what financial failure is like. And I'm on a mission, not only for myself, but for other women to learn how to have healthy money mindset and know how to take the right action with their money. And so I blend both mindset and action with money to help women get moving in a new direction in their lives and financially.
Oh my gosh, I love all of that so much. I myself did a little bit of, not a little bit, I want to say a little bit, but it was a lot. It's very deep once you start getting into the money mindset stuff. And it goes back to childhood and our systems and beliefs that our parents have, that our grandparents had, all of those things. It's really, really cool. And there's so much shadow work that you can do around money mindset. So I love what you do. I think it's really powerful, and I'm really excited to have you join us. So you alluded to this a little bit in sharing about what you do through your business, but I'd love for you to directly share, what does it mean to you to be a soulful entrepreneur?
I guess the simplest way I could say it for me is an entrepreneur who isn't waking up every single day just to make money. And there are a lot of those entrepreneurs out there. There are a lot of entrepreneurs who have great ideas, who also then formulate a business and go sell really cool products. But for me, a soulful entrepreneur is someone who's really connected to their mission and vision and purpose in their soul, that they're waking up doing work that drives them for a greater purpose, not just to make money, not just because it's a cool idea, because it's really who they were born to be.
Yes, I love that so much. So talking about soulful entrepreneurship and helping and sharing with our attendees during the summit about how to be a more soulful entrepreneur certainly is very important to us. But we also want to highlight the importance of having fun in the journey. And so those of you watching may not know this, but we asked all of our speakers as part of their application to share with us their go-to song. That song that inspires them or energizes them or just gets them pumped up for the day or for their work that they're doing. And so, Lisa, I'd love to know a little bit about your go-to song.
Well, it's really my go-to artist. I have to say, I'm a super fangirl of Pink because I believe that she is a soulful artist and that her music is so soulful. So recently, the song that I wake up, because, as an entrepreneur, some days it's hard to get out of bed. And sometimes we feel like we're on an island, and sometimes we're in the swamp and we're just like stuck trying to figure stuff out. But when I turn on Pink and this song, All I Know So Far, it connects me back into, you know what, there's this greater purpose and simple purpose in life. And it's not to know everything, but it's just to be a good person and be a good mom, which I'm a mom, Pink's a mom. So it gets me into my heart, which then that's where I do my best work with my clients and in my business. So that's why I chose that song.
Oh my gosh, I love that song. And I totally love Pink too. So what we are doing with these go-to songs is we've collected all of them and added them into a playlist. And so you as an attendee can get energized for the summit too. So leading up to the summit, and then we actually use it during the summit. We do music breaks, we do some like random dance parties. It's super fun. And so the link to the playlist is down below in the video description. We've got a YouTube playlist as well as a Spotify playlist. So follow along, listen, and get yourself jazzed up with all of our other soulful entrepreneurs and contributors. So Lisa, interestingly enough, I know that your talk that you're going to be giving is around money and using intuition around money, but we put you on mindset today, and that was very intentional because we do have a day that is specific to money and time. But I think that what we're trying to do here with the summit is to teach people about how when you lead from a place of intuition, which really, and having the mindset that that's the way to do it, like getting out of the logic, because I think money tends to be very logical. So that's really why we put you on Mindset Day. I'm really curious to hear a little bit about, like, what are you most excited about sharing during your talk at the summit?
I agree with you that money can be very logical, which is why I love this business, because I like to help my clients and my community bridge the gap between the logical side of finance and the heart-centered work of finance. What I'm most excited to speak into is that, and this is because of experiences I've had in my own life and been able to make the small shifts that I've needed to make to have new results financially, is that at the end of the day, we all know when we're off. We all know when we're off our path, when we're off our course. And a lot of that has to do with alignment. And when it comes to tapping into our own tuition, if we have the courage to get out of our logical brain and into our hearts and aligned, our financial results will shift along with the shifts that we're making when we listen to our intuition. We know something's off. But if all we're doing is trying to follow a budget, if all we're doing is trying to follow that logical side of finance, we're missing the opportunity to walk our truth. We're missing the opportunity to be intuitive women, the intuitive women that we are. And the most amazing results that we're ever going to create in our lives and financially is when we have the courage to listen to our intuition and then realign in time and in money. And it all starts with that. That's the juice of it. That's the meat of it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I get super jazzed about all of these things. So I'm so, so grateful that you're going to be joining us and helping us kick off day one. So I forgot to mention that we actually have some rapid fire questions. So
Okay.
You're probably not prepared for this, but we've got 4 rapid fire questions. So that's the point. It's supposed to be a surprise, kind of something to kind of keep you on your feet. So, so our first question, sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Beach or mountain?
Mountains.
The favorite book that you read in 2021?
I read a book. My son is high functioning autistic. And so I read a book called The Reason I Jump. And it was about a young man's story, 15 years old, autistic in Japan, and his explanation of what life is like in his own mind and in his own body. And it was brilliant.
Wow, that sounds really cool. And then what was your biggest takeaway from 2021?
My biggest takeaway is that we can fall and we can recover just as fast as we fall. This year, I have seen my clients, business owners, myself recuperate everything and then some from 2020. And so just as quickly as we fall, we can get back up and we can recreate. And that's pretty cool.
Love that. Well, Lisa, it's been so nice getting to know a little bit more about you. If you are watching this, we want to personally invite you to join us at the 2022 Soulful Entrepreneur Summit. You can get more details and also register for your ticket at getsoulfulsuccess.com. The link for that is going to be down in the description below, along with our playlist. So we can't wait to see everyone at the end of January. Thank you again so much, Lisa, for spending just a little bit of time with us here today.
I'm grateful to be here. I can't wait for the summit.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.